Hello YouTubers, and welcome to another Doctor Who action figure review. This time I shall be taking a look at the Vashta Nerada action figure, which was a monster that appeared in Silence in the Library and Forest of the Dead. And at first glance, this looks like, it's just a retooled figure. They've just used the River Song sculpt. I think they have used the River Song sculpt on the body, although the lines on here are painted blue for some reason. I can't remember if they are blue or black, but on this it's blue, so I take it was blue. So it's not exactly the same as a River Song figure, so it's not just like a cheap repaint type of thing. So that's alright. The head though, like the helmet, this area, is new sculpt, brand new sculpt. It's got a different paint job. It's got like a more glossy paint job, and it's more of like a peachy colour in the helmet as opposed to the whiteness of the rest of the figure. And the white helmet which River Song wore on the River Song figure. So that's different as well. And of course, inside the helmet we have the skull, very nicely detailed skull. I think it just looks like the skull of the actual action figure that was in the actual skull that was in the story, sorry. And you've still got the buttons and stuff like that on the neck of the helmet as well, and you've got the hinges here, and got this as well, which is correct because I remember seeing that in the story as well. And you can see that it's like a sort of glossy finish, while as the rest of the figure is like a matte finish. So very good. And the boots, I think they are exactly the same as the River Song boots in the story as well. On the bottom, they're painted like they're also painted like a peachy colour, but more like they're a different shade to the helmet, so very good. And here is just painted grey, and that is it really. There's not really much else to say about this particular figure really. I mean, when I got the figure I wasn't really too fussed about it, to be honest, as I wasn't really fussed about the actual story itself when I first watched it. But now I think I have more respect for the story. I feel it feels like it makes a bit more sense, because back then it didn't really make a bit more sense. But that story it was like a prelude of the Matt Smith era, because obviously in that story it featured River Song for the first time. She interacted with David Tennant's Doctor, and obviously in the Matt Smith era, River Song has appeared in quite a few episodes. So that's good. So now I kind of have a bit more respect for that story, as it kind of makes a bit more sense, and I like it a lot more now. I think it's actually quite a good story. But as for the figure, again, it's not the greatest figure in the world, but if you're a completist like me, then get it, I suppose. So the articulation, the head doesn't move, and the arms, they don't do a 360. Yeah, the articulation is basically the same as the River Song action figure, except for the head, as that figure just moved a little bit in the head, but that's all really. So it's the normal articulation you would expect with action figures by now. And also I think the hands, I think they're a different sculpt as well. So I've just posed him like that, like he's about to grab you as well. So once again, YouTubers, I hope you enjoyed my action figure review of Vashta Nerada, which appeared in Silence of the Library and Forests of the Dead. Join me next time. What the hell? Okay, this is a bit creepy. The lights have just gone out. I don't know what is happening here, but I'll just. Oh, I see. It's just the cam. Whoa, he's a bit closer now.